Hello and welcome my friends to the Flying Kick. I am Savino and today I bring to you the review of Bloody Paws Unleashed, an 8-bit beaten-up platform where you play as a passionate werewolf trying to rescue his loved one. But is this game good enough for your Halloween night? Or should you put a silver bullet in it? Let's find out right now. Bloody Paws Unleashed is a remake and expansion of a 1990s game called Bloody Paws, created by the Spanish developer Merso Entertainment for ZX Spectrum and MSX. Here you arrive home just to find your front door forced open and no sign of your beloved wife, Samantha, on the day of your wedding anniversary. Using your sense of smell, you sense her scent coming from the east and you decide to follow the trail, putting down anyone or anything that crosses your path. A fancy way to say that your girlfriend was kidnapped by the Shadow Warriors, but who's complaining? This is more than enough motivation to go beat everyone under the sun, or the moon in this case. The game's graphics, like the story, are pretty simple. You have an 8-bit aesthetics with a nice use of colors and some great parallax scrolling. Your characters and the enemies are well made, and although there's nothing here to write home about, the game has its charm. There isn't much to talk about the graphics here. What you are seeing on your screen right now is what you get. There's nothing particularly bad about them, but also there ain't nothing that will make your jaw drop, even for an 8-bit game. Except for the parallax in the background, which I'm a fan of. It looks pretty great. Music-wise, the game is a blast. You got here a selection of music that goes from the light to the heavy rock. Electric guitars and drums take the front seat in these tunes and you will be enjoying it way more than you imagine. Take a listen. When it comes to the gameplay, what you have here is direct to the point like most 8-bit games. You have your attack, a jump and a grab button. Pressing up then attack will let you perform an uppercut, and you also get an aerial attack and a duck attack. Most enemies here, like the games of old, will die with one hit while some can endure more punishment. Grabbing them will be your best bet to survive here. It will allow you not only to damage your foes, but also will allow you to reposition them. Enemies will come from both sides of the screen and, a lot of the time, if you don't act quickly, you will be soon overwhelmed by them. Talking about the enemies, they are very varied. Invisible men, bats, jumping mummies, witches and balls, yes, balls, are some of the foes you will face here. Most of them will come blindly in your direction, just waiting to be punched in the face, while some, like the invisible man, seem to have a little bit of an invisible brain and sometimes will think twice before throwing himself headfirst at you. To help with the enemies, you can find some portraits of your wife scattered around the maps. Getting one will give you a little more reach, and if you grab another one, your attack becomes a projectile and you can even double jump, although you will lose your grab move after this for some reason. If you get hit, you will lose a heart from the 4 you have and all the upgrades you get so far. In the end of each world, you will face a boss. The battles are interesting, but they won't give you much trouble. As is the case with 8-bit games, bosses have only a few patterns that are easy to overcome. If you're feeling nostalgic, Bloody Paws Unleashed also comes with the original game packed in. This is basically the same game with older graphics, audio and less levels. Not really for me, but it's amazing to see Merso Entertainment rescuing these old and forgotten games. This is an important conservation work that should make anyone proud of. In the end, Bloody Paws is a very little fun game. It's not groundbreaking or life-changing, but this is the perfect game for a nostalgic gaming night, or since we are in October, for your Halloween night. If you have a little brother or a kid, this game can be perfect for sad nights. It's a horror game, but the horror elements are toned down and you get no blood, gore or graphic violence. The game isn't exactly easy, there's a huge difficult spike after the third world that can be too much for the little ones. But with 40 lives, I believe that a kid would have a lot of fun with it, no matter if it's your kid or the kid that lives inside you. Bloody Paws is available right now on Steam and it will cost you only $10, but you can get it with a 10% discount this week. If you liked what you saw here and if you enjoy a good platform with a great challenge, you can't go wrong with this game. Grab it now and put it on your list to play at Halloween night. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you all have an awesome day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I will be back soon with something pretty special for you guys. See you all in the next video and remember, keep it up.